8:25 in the morning. Tent is packed, camera's ready. Tea has been made. Let's go find some elk. Made it to the elk spot. There's a few out there. I've got the 50 to 200. I do have the teleconverter on. I'm gonna see what they're doing. I'm gonna see what that bull elk is doing. All right, we got a challenger. We got two satellite bulls over here, and they're challenging. They haven't really completely fought yet, but they're running at each other. And the main bull with the harem is over here to my right. He doesn't care what they do. Oh, there they go. Okay, we just changed spots. First light on the tetons. Another reason why this lens and kit is great, because being able to zoom out for landscape stuff. Also, that bull is right. He's right like 3 trees back. He's right there. All right, I'm gonna be quiet now, and I'm gonna shoot this teton sunrise with this. And then I'm gonna see if I can get some more bull. All right, sun's up now. I definitely got some good stuff. Not super close, and it was definitely before the sun came up, so we're really pushing this system. Like 12,800 ISO, 10,000 ISO, 1/160th. I'll tell you what I'm so stoked about is just how good the image stabilization is, because 1/160th of a second at 800 millimeters, because I had the teleconverter on, and I still was getting him. Like, my keeper rate was pretty good, as long as he wasn't moving too much. But now, we're gonna go see if we can find the bear. Another subscriber ran into me. Boy, a lot of you guys are out here running into me, so thanks for staying high and telling me what's up too, because another subscriber told me he just saw one of the grizzlies. He didn't know which one crossed the road up here, but we're gonna go see. My suspicion is it was 1063, and I shot her yesterday, and there's a cool story about that I want to tell you and show you, but I'm gonna get driving and be on the lookout for bears. Prime example of why you never put your camera away when you're wildlifing, especially in the Tetons. So it's the middle of the day. It's 11 o'clock. We're going to go head into town I'm going to go to Smith's and get some groceries and, you know, like not doing wildlifing at all. We were just at this spot by the lake, driving up on this sketchy dirt road, and all of a sudden I see movement in the trees, and it's a whole little flock of Clark's nutcrackers. I haven't photographed one of those in over a decade. Oh, I'm so excited. I think I got some good stuff. I put the 2X back on here. Once again, filming with this thing is an absolute joy, but also the bird AF on here, like I was surprised it was picking it up through some of this yuckies. This is also like, this exact spot is also like seriously prime for great grays, which is why I was on such high alert, but I'll definitely take a Clark's nutcracker too. Oh, very excited. All right, let's keep going. All right, well, it's the worst time of day, and I wasn't even planning on photographing again, but there's a bull moose right there. He's coming towards us. So still got the 2X on, middle of the day. I'm not even going to try for photos. I'm just going to get videos for you guys. Yeah, he's about to cross like 2 cars behind me. All these people right here. All right, he just crossed right in front of us, right in front of me again. Like, that was insane. But I was still in my vehicle, so trying to stay safe, keep him safe. Look at this jackass out here. Yeah, don't be that guy. Oh, there's some 2 park rangers right there. And this guy is just freaking following him. Unbelievable. All right, well, that was incredible. That was both incredibly good and incredibly ridiculous. So in typical Moose Jam Turon fashion, everybody stopped and he tried to cross, but nobody was letting, like, the cars, he couldn't get between some of the cars. He actually ended up crossing right behind my car. And the incredibly good bit is that I was able to zoom out with this, and I was able to film him running across and trying and going. That was really cool. And then those freaking Turons out there that are literally going and chasing him through the field. Like, it's the rut season. Like, why would you ever chase a moose to begin with? And then it's also the rut season. Why would you? Oh my God. So anyways, I'm stoked that I was able to stay a safe distance and stay around my car, in my car, and I'm also really stoked that I had this zoom lens to be able to back up and get a little wider, because that, I can't believe he crossed, because when I saw him, he was so far out. All right, well, it's after that, I'm stressed out. It's it's chai time. I'm gonna go more north in the park and go find a place to pull over or get away from all the Turons and have some chai and make some lunch. All right, Future Brent here, back in the studio, made it home from the trip. I had to cut the trip extremely short. I'm gonna try to make this quick because I really don't feel like talking right now. I'll try to make a life update video that is not part of this, hopefully soon. We'll see how I feel. Suffice it to say, I left early because of my son, and then also because I ended up then needing a medical emergency. And now I'm just waiting for surgery for the VA. So hopefully by the time this comes out, I'll at least be in surgery or in recovery. That would be fine too. Anyways, about the trip, about this lens, I knew I was going to like it, and I knew that it was going to help me kind of shoot differently than I normally do, but I just didn't realize maybe how much. And I just want to throw a quick disclaimer out there. You know, I already said, you already know this episode is sponsored by OM System, and they've been amazing working with me. They didn't tell me what to do. They didn't tell me what to say. They didn't tell me where to go. They basically just said, you want to try this lens, we'll help you out. You go do you. And that means a lot. And I did exactly that. So on this trip, I brought the OM and I used it alongside my other stuff, you know, all that stuff that I brought with me. But this is kind of the first time that I've ever had like as much of an all-in-one lens as this 50-200. And obviously it's not a complete all-in-one because I'm still missing like a wide angle. And then without the teleconverters, you know, 400 is a little bit short, but I did have teleconverters. And just having these little tiny teleconverters in your pocket and being able to throw them on whenever I need to get out to 800 millimeters, that's just crazy. That's fantastic. And then being able to back out all the way to 50, which is the 100 mil full frame equivalent. That's where I do most of my landscape work too. And, you know, I went out on this trip to do like with the idea and the hopes of doing like more wildlife than landscape. But you guys know, if you're not new to the channel, that obviously I love landscape too. And if you are new to the channel, then I definitely love landscape, and I do a lot of it. I just usually use separate bodies, separate lenses, and all of that. But this was the first time of me having something that was just so completely all-in-one for what I like to do, that I really surprised myself with how many landscape shots that I got that I was just so happy with. And, you know, like being able to shoot the elk like I did in the morning, yeah, they were still too far out. Conditions weren't ideal. It was well before sunrise. My ISOs were as high as they could possibly be, but still coming away with some shots that I really like of them. And then literally being able to just do an about face and turn around and with the same lens, just zoom out, pop the teleconverter off, and then start shooting these landscapes with the sunrise and this crazy fog and epic mist and all of that. I just can't tell you how much fun it was for me to be able to do both like that just so easily. And that's just not something that I'm really used to, you know, like when I go out with my big primes and stuff like that for wildlife, I usually, unless I want to take another body, I usually have to like just dedicate myself and just say, like, if I'm going to go out shoot wildlife today, it's going to be wildlife. And if I see anything else, then I'll be lucky if I can shoot it on my phone, which you guys know, I'm also a big proponent of phones. I don't have a problem with that. But, you know, this 50-200 and the OM, they're much more capable and fun for me to use than a phone. All right, so that's really all I wanted to say. Massive shout out again to OM System for sponsoring this episode and the channel. It means everything to me to be able to do this and to have support from a company like that. I've had a blast making this. I wish that my time hadn't been cut short. But on that note, I am going to wrap it up because I'm in a lot of pain right now and I've got a lot of other things going on, but I still need to get this video done. I did film enough
content maybe for one more video, but because I had to leave so shortly, it's kind of broken and I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to need some time to go through that stuff and see if I can make some more content out of that that's like usable and enjoyable for you guys. If not, I'll definitely be posting all the photos, you know, on Instagram, and maybe I'll try to post some behind the scenes stuff that if I don't make it onto YouTube, maybe they'll make it onto the Patreon and the channel's memberships and stuff. All right, that's it. It's shy time. It's rest time. If you're still here, I can't tell you how much I just really appreciate that. It means so much to me that you give me your time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.